everyone, this is Chad with Ariana Stark. This is a pick a card reading for the week starting from 6 to 12 July 2026. We have two piles here. This is pile A and this is pile B. Viewers, you can pause the video and decide intuitively which pile you're being drawn to. We do have the timestamp given in the description box, so in case you want to proceed and go directly to your reading, feel free to do just that. Now let's just get down to your reading. Those of you who picked pile A, the first card in this reading is the Three of Wands. I think for this July reading also, we did pick up the Three of Wands in one of the piles. So this is a recurring message here. I think you're someone who is wanting to set sail for greener pastures. You want to turn your back to things which are not good for you or which is not serving you. Sometimes, you're also someone who could play the waiting game this week. Maybe there are opportunities lined up, but it's not to your liking. Other than that, I also feel that the wait could be worth it, because I do have the Knight of Wands in your reading, which is talking about your go-getter attitude allowing you to make headway. So make hay while the sun shines. There'll be movement as well as fruitful communication lined up this week. Other than that, you also have to prioritize, clarifications could also be sought with respect to money matters. I also have the Eight of Swords in this reading, so this is definitely talking about a situation where you could find yourself under pressure or overburdened because of things suddenly taking a different turn. Sometimes we are doing things and it's going the way we would have liked, but then suddenly there could be an energy shift which could unsettle us. Nevertheless, this week you're going to be very purposeful and will want to achieve your target at great speed despite the pressure that you find yourself in. I think you also need to be careful because you could be susceptible to the evil eye. People could be quite jealous of your progress. Food treats are also lined up this week. Maybe you also need to take care of your health. I do have the official person from the Kipper deck, so this is talking about official engagements, or you're dealing with someone who is in authority. This could even be a government official or your boss. Lenormand also talks about dealing with the older woman, maybe a maternal figure too, so she could have something for you. So pay attention to what she says. Maybe spend time with your mom, your grandmother. This could also help you unburden your soul. With respect to your love life, I do have the card Searching Your Eyes for Answers from the Love Oracle deck. Maybe some of you want answers from your person, but this person is ambiguous. There could be a particular situation where you want clarity. Knight of Wands, you can definitely expect someone to come in and sweep you off your feet. But living in a fool's paradise also talks about being practical about your connection. Maybe this could hold true for some of you who could be delusional. You try to ignore the person's bad habits or bad behavior. It is imprudent to brush it under the carpet. Rather, you should thrash issues which are bothering you. The last card in this reading is Barrier. So this is talking about some roadblocks which could arise in your life this week. Maybe some doors are best left closed because opening them could be opening a can of worms, or there could be skeletons in the cupboard and it is best to shut the door on it. Some of you could also be fishy about your partner. Maybe he is flirtatious, that is why you want clarity from him. Maybe you also need to protect your connection from green-eyed monsters this week between 6 to 12 July 2026. I hope by you liked your reading. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time. Those of you who picked pile B, this is how your week between 6 to 12 July will unfold. Now, the first card in this reading is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a very fiery and passionate lady. She is someone who knows how to get away, even if there are roadblocks and obstacles in the path. She knows how to do the needful. Sometimes we feel let down because of situations, because other people do not cooperate, but this is a lady who knows how to turn things on its head. Primarily, you won't allow the situation to get the better of you. You also need to tap into your contacts. I do have the Four of Swords also in your reading, so even if you're making gains this week, knives are definitely being sharpened behind your back. Perhaps you also need to hold your tongue in situations, because sometimes speaking out of turn can ruin our chances. It could also mean there could be competition. Even within the family, you need to be guarded at times. Maybe meditation is also going to help you. If you're making your way for an official work, I think carry all documents or look into official paperwork, because some people could suspect that something is amiss. Everything should be in order to avoid scrutiny. I also have the Seven of Pentacles, so this is the week when you're planning about your future. Now, technical challenges or gadget related issues could also arise. Maybe some of you are also nostalgic about the past. You may want to take a loan as well. Sometimes your schedule could also be disrupted, so keep that in mind. I also have some cards which are talking about romance blossoming this week. I do have Hearts from Lenormand, so definitely your emotions will get the better of you at times. I think you are going to be swept off your feet this week. I also have courtship, so some of you could be enjoying your time with your person. Maybe you could even discuss things connected to your relationship with your loved ones. Wedding Bells also talks about the relationship being cemented this week. Even Basorexia, an overwhelming desire to kiss. So, passion is definitely on the cards. I think your romantic life was definitely going to ascend. Maybe there could also be a celebration of some kind, or you could even go to a party with the card Wedding Bells. You could also meet someone there. So, be open to all of it. Even if there are some regrets because of giving away too much information, all in all, this is a week when you need to mingle with the opposite sex, because romance is definitely blossoming in your life between 6 to 12 July 2026. I hope you liked your reading. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.